Welcome back. It is time for Wellness Wednesday, and today we have a really good discussion, kind of no diet, new year. And this is perfect because we are a great example on this noon show. We had egg rolls, we have delicious food that we're eating all the time. But why is it so important that we kind of enter the new year with this mindset?
Well, because we start the new year and people think diets because they're looking for change and they want something different and maybe reach new health goals. But diet is just a 4-letter word.
Yeah.
And most people who go on a diet don't stay on it very long. So embracing a no diet new year where we work on changing our health habits, our relationship with food. We learn how to respect, honor our body, and how to eat mindfully.
Yeah.
Become intuitive with what we're eating and why we're eating. Then we are changing our overall patterns, our habits, and our overall approach with food. So instead of it being a diet that has a start and an end date, we're changing the way we approach our health.
Yeah.
And overall well-being.
And I feel like it kind of helps foster that positive relationship with food, with exercise, with yourself. And I kind of like this mindset because we think of diets as like super restrictive, can't eat anything, you can't really enjoy life.
Exactly. And we're going into the Mardi Gras season here. And if you've been watching the show for a while, you've probably seen us hit on this topic a few times.
Yeah.
Because it is something that we are all passionate about and something that I, in my practice, work a lot with people on.
Absolutely. And so there's a couple of key principles that kind of you sent me, which I think are really cool. Intuitive eating, health at every size, mindful eating, and rejecting diet culture.
Yes. And so that comes into what we said in the beginning was instead of it being that diet mentality and all or nothing, start, end date, what habits can I start? How can I start taking care of myself? How can I start listening to what my body needs and practice that? A no diet new year does not mean we ditch all fruits and vegetables and just go to town just eating king cake.
Yeah.
It's about, and intuitive eating is not about that either. It's about finding that balance of what works for our body.
And I love that. And I love, too, that you have health at every size.
Yes.
Because you don't have to be super muscular, this big, to be healthy.
Right. And health is whole body.
Yeah.
Mind, body, and spirit. So how we are, it's our whole body, and we can be healthy at any size. But we do have to practice the principles of taking care of ourselves.
Absolutely. And we're going to continue this conversation coming up. Let's check in with Adam Olivier. Welcome back to Wellness Wednesday. We're continuing our discussion of kind of that non-diet new year. We kind of had a great discussion a couple minutes ago, really. And Toni, you made a really good point. I don't know if you want to share this with everybody.
Sure. When my kids were little, every Friday I'd bring them to Dairy Queen for ice cream. And after a bit of doing it, one Friday my girls said, "Mom, can you not be on a diet today and get ice cream with us?"
Yeah.
And it really hit hard because I was giving them that impression that that's the way mamas need to be.
Yeah.
And that's just terrible. So I had ice cream every Friday after that.
And that's kind of like the goal of this kind of non-diet new year. You can still enjoy those little things in life, and you can still find ways to move that makes you happy.
And as you have ice cream, honoring and saying if you're eating what you're satisfied with and showing them how not finishing it all. That's how we can teach them as well. And and honoring some days maybe I had a bigger lunch, but that can't be the every day.
Right.
But being able to have those conversations of really talking about
the healthiness with your kids,
Yeah.
with your family.
And this is a great resource here for anyone looking for more to expand on that topic in particular. Diet Proof Your Daughter, and it's a book written by one of my dietitian friends from New York, Amelia Sherry, and it's an excellent resource. I think every mother with girls should be, every parent with girls, grandparent, should read and have as a resource, because our diet culture today makes it very hard for us to even know what's the difference between raising them to be healthy and healthy mind, body, and then where's that cross the line of that diet culture, diet mentality.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because it's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
Yeah,
It's everywhere.
and
Everywhere.
turning from diets too into movement, that can be very intimidating. There's a lot of focus on like, okay, you're not healthy if you're not in the gym 7 days a week for 2 hours. Being healthy doesn't need to look like that.
No. It could be simple things at home. It could be meditation. That's the spiritual part, the quietness of your brain, just stopping for the peace, showing your kids that it's okay to de-stress in that sort of way, just the stopping and the breathing.
And teaching them that movement is good for your body, not a punishment.
That's right.
So we're not
Absolutely.
gonna
That's right.
go move because we were so bad with what we ate.
Yeah. I love this discussion. We could talk on it for hours. If you want to rewatch this, it's going to be on our website, klaf.com. Stay with us. We'll be right back after this.